If you've been seeing solar ads all over your feed, but you're not sure if going solar is actually a good idea or not, this video is for you. My name is Alice, and this is the pros and cons of going solar, part 1. This is from somebody who has solar on her own home, and I help homeowners every single day determine whether or not going solar is the right move. Pro number 1 is, of course, the lower monthly bill. Homeowners who go solar generally save about 20 to 50% on their monthly electric bill right away. The beauty of this is that you'll be generating your own power from your own grid as opposed to relying on the utility and letting them charge you whatever they feel like. And we all know that's only been going up lately. Con number 1 is you never know whether your solar installer might go out of business. We've all heard the horror stories where somebody gets solar and then their installer goes out of business and all of the warranties go away along with it. That's why I like to include a solar insurance for my homeowners through a third-party insurance company so that their production, performance, and warranties are still covered no matter what. And we like to use Aligned Solar Protection to make sure our homeowners' investments are protected for life, not just 25 years. Pro number 2 of solar is that it protects you against rate increases from the utility. If you've ever felt like your bill just keeps climbing no matter how high you set your temperature in the summer, you're not alone. Enphase has been raising rates faster than anybody can switch off their lights, and going solar allows you to actually live comfortably in your home without having to worry about getting smacked by a huge bill at the end of the month. Con number 2 is that not everybody qualifies for those zero down payment programs for solar. You'll generally need at least a 600 to 650 credit score or higher and an annual income in your household of $40,000 or higher. Pro number 3 is that you can get a battery or multiple batteries with your solar system. This will give you protection during an outage, and you can avoid the peak demand charges that NV Energy is going to start billing you for next year. By storing power during the day and then using it during the night, you can completely bypass using NV Energy's power. Now, con number 3 is something a lot of homeowners struggle with, and that's finding a solar company and a solar advisor who's trustworthy enough to work with. I am very well aware that there are plenty of bad actors and fly-by-night solar companies in this industry. So my advice to you is to find a local installer with great reviews who focuses only on the market where you live. Most of the companies that have gone out of business are those big nationwide companies like Titan, SunPower, and Sonova, who usually just see you as a number in their dashboard as opposed to an actual valued customer. This is really where quality over quantity applies. Pro number 4 is that the 30% federal tax credit is still available at the time of this video. This is a huge incentive that you don't want to miss out because it literally helps pay down 30% of your total project cost. My homeowners usually see anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 come back to them during tax season to help pay down their solar. Now, con number 4 is that solar takes time. Between the site survey to the permitting to the HOA approvals and the inspections, this process can take anywhere from 45 to 90 days, which means that if you want to take advantage of the 30% tax credit that ends on December 31st, you need to get started on solar like today. And if you don't know how to get started, send me a DM and I'd love to help. And that's it for Solar Pros and Cons Part 1. Make sure you follow me for Part 2 because there's so many more pros and cons I can talk about. And if you have any pros and cons to mention, leave them in the comments below and I'll make sure I include them in my future videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.